walk against corruption. Remote school gets 300,000 kina worth classroom. And International Day of Yoga celebrated. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jaylee Sapies. Thank you for joining us. The Sir Anthony Siaguru Walk Against Corruption, an annual event organized by Transparency International, took place today at the Sir John Guy Stadium in Port Moresby. The event saw participants from schools, businesses, government agencies, and civil society organizations march in support of transparency, accountability, and integrity.
Corruption continues to affect overall service delivery, education system, employment, and public services, making it a big challenge for the country. Held under the theme Integrity and Action Now, families, students, and professionals comprising all sectors including government, private sector, and civil society all gathered at Sir John Guy Stadium today in their respective uniforms to take part in the Sir Anthony Siaguru Walk to show their support in the fight against corruption and promote integrity and good governance in the country. Recognizing the importance of the walk, schools in National Capital District, including Port Moresby National School of Excellence, Korea-PNG College, and others also took part. Harry Irogi, a student from Port Moresby National School of Excellence, shared his view about his school's involvement in the walk.
Because we know that corruption is a really big, it's a really big issue in PNG especially, and it always needs to be tackled in some way, and we always have to get our word out. So we saw that this was a good opportunity to protest or get our word out there onto why corruption needs to be tackled and brought down. So
he further said leaders should be accountable and transparent.
As a student, I would like to see more transparency from our leaders. I would also like to see more develop, especially in hospitals and in our own educational systems where we lack basic necessities in classrooms and development especially.
Another student from Korea-PNG College also shared similar sentiments.
We would want to see our leaders practice ethical behaviors. That's mostly what we want right now, and we are doing this organization of marching against corruption.
He said the event provides an important opportunity for young people to voice their concerns as citizens and future leaders of Papua New Guinea.
Only the young generation can tell the country, because we are the future of this nation, and it's only we can turn this country around.
Participants said they hoped their involvement would encourage leaders to uphold ethical values and strengthen integrity in government systems and ensure public resources are used for the benefit of all Papua New Guineans. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The Secretary for the Department of Information and Communications emphasized that collective effort from all stakeholders and citizens is the key to promote integrity and strengthen the fight against corruption throughout Papua New Guinea.
The Sir Anthony Siaguru Walk Against Corruption remains one of the country's visible public campaigns promoting integrity and civic responsibility. Speaking during the event, the Secretary for the Department of Information, Communications and Technology, Stephen Matainaho, called for collective effort in the fight against corruption. He further highlighted the importance of integrity, noting that integrity starts with everyone. He said students must practice honesty and accountability while in school.
Students, you harem tua. Doing the right thing in school Integrity starts with those small things. You are a piece of that Rubik's Cube. And then when you go into the employment sector, when you work, private sector, government, it starts with your role and doing it right, doing it the right way. When you see something wrong in the workplace, you report it and you inform and you be transparent about it.
While acknowledging the importance of public awareness, participants said the focus should now be on practical measures that strengthen integrity and improve public trust. Meanwhile, the acting electoral manager to National Capital District said with 2027 national general elections ahead, it is important to raise awareness about free and fair elections for all citizens.
Our involvement in the Anthony Sheguru work against corruption is basically is to stand on our firm message in regards to election. We want to tell the public and also people around the country that the PNG Electoral Commission is, we have laws in place that govern us to conduct our activity free and fair and safe from corruption.
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
A jointly funded 4-in-1 classroom in Nihi Primary School has been opened for use earlier this week. The rural school, located in the valleys of Numbo local level government in Yanguru Sausia, celebrated the opening that would now boost students' learning.
The initial project was started by the school with funds raised from selling cocoa beans. Later, the Yanguru Sausia District Development Authority released a sum of 300,000 kina to complete the building. The 4-in-1 classroom now stands as a model and a testament not only for the district but the hard work and effort put in by the teachers, school board and the wider community members who brought the dream into reality. Nihi Primary School head teacher Moses Fehiwafe says they have over 400 students and overcrowding is one of the issues they face every day. However, he stated that the classroom will now boost the students' learning.
Classroom for students and teachers will be very happy. The eagerness of learning, the moral will be high. Because most times we have a floor or cramped classroom, sometimes hindering the learning of teachers and students. I mean, we have different kinds of, some teachers are always complaining the type of classroom we have, so like they will not perform.
He expressed that they sourced their building materials within the area and built on with the support from the community.
Our landowners, they give their pillars to 500, less than 100 kina. Whereas if you cover this pillars cost about 5,000 to 6,000 kina. But the cost citizens stay over the trees, we are less than 1,000 kina for a log, very big tree. Even the lepers, the carpenters, they don't demand for money. Whatever amount we help them, they just accept.
He further stated that their only challenge now is to work closely with the parents to address student behavior to improve their academic performances.
Some parents, they don't care for their students. So, like for some teachers, are not performing well.
Speaking during the opening ceremony, the district member Richard Maru commended the school and the community for the initiative of not waiting for the government to fund school projects.
I am extremely proud of this community. I don't see this level of support.
He says the district would continue to collaborate with such schools into the future.
This school to go more and more and go to another level.
He also challenged the teachers and students to now improve their academic grading, saying human resources and skilled individuals are an asset to the district. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Hundreds of families in Imbongo District, Southern Highlands Province, are facing growing food security after a severe frost damaged food gardens and vegetation across several communities last week.
Hundreds of families in Imbongo District, Southern Highlands Province, are facing food shortages after severe frost damaged crops and vegetation last week. The frost, which hit on Tuesday, affected council wards in Yombi, Yaoyangil and Pokrapul. The locals reported that sweet potato crops and other staple foods are withering due to the extreme freezing temperature, and community leaders fear the damage will spread if this condition continue. Among those affected is a mother of 4, Miss Tennis Dick, who said her family has lost their primary food source. This crisis has sparked fears of a repeat of past El Nino-related droughts. Communities in Imbongu, Upper Mendi, and parts of Tambul in the Western Islands province are already seeing signs of drought, including drying gardens and shrinking water sources. The locals fear the worst, and they believe this could be similar to the 1997 to 1998 and 2015 to 2016 droughts, which caused widespread food and water shortages across the country. As their gardens continue to deteriorate, many families are waiting for assistance. Pakatambu, National EMTV News.
Central Province Governor Rufina Pita was accompanied by Goilala MP Casimiro Aye on a visit to the Arumo community following a devastating fire that destroyed all the houses.
Report from the community states that the incident occurred last Thursday while children were at school and parents went about to do gardening. Casiano Amai, the head teacher of Arumo Primary School, said a brief on the incident.
10:42 mipla lukimosem inside the community and fire and kirap, smoke and kirap. So how this la fire and kirap and mipla nuclear ati lo morning no line kuko now lusin na go logene wind must blow now. Lig fire must go past lo compla santinos la kain. So time wind and blow stop ECC and smoke local one and now kamanta na time wind blows strong now fire and kirap.
He expressed that this will badly affect their children.
School ya mitla no starting good. Nakamlo disla kain disaster. Mi mama sosem dipla classroom come up na mina teacher blomi mipla like continue na go finish him. But time disla something come up. Na mitumay lo conducting meeting lo kisim view blo people blow me lo. Suspend him school lo lig time.
Governor Rufina Pita spoke with the community and said the purpose of their visit.
So while me talk sorry through lo heavy, and me to pla member come because I mean no one pla house them all got a house them cook. Now one them bell sorry, you pla got na sit down and me pla must come na. Share him this la bell sorry na look him la I blow me pla straight. One them something them come up. Harim talk blow you pla all pikinini, blow all mama, blow all youth, blow all papa too. Now leaders blow community.
Goilala MP Casimiro Aya explained they will work in collaboration to ensure the necessary assistance to the families affected.
Upon the report that we get from you now, then we can go now together one time implement na help him give him all something no disaster committee na disaster manager one time all committee blame na all by all can run him na come na visit you pla. But it's important that Mitulpa come look him the extent of damage done, so it will be we can be in a better picture to see how we will address our issue.
During this visit, Governor Rufina Pita presented goods and household items to the families as they work together to provide more support in the coming days. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains,
Traditions pass generation to generation.
the sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Arumo community has expressed gratitude to their political leaders who wasted no time visiting them after the fire incident.
The advisor for Central Province Disaster Office, Tumai Hippo, was also present, sharing their plans to go about helping the families. Helena Vui spoke on the behalf of the parents, said how the incident has affected their families. He conveyed his appreciation for the timely response from their leaders.
Both played all with mama too. I'm ora something blue plan finish ya. So me play art straight tok. Me play art straight. Me talk thank you straight awesome. Sunday ya na you play in a pro kam lo me play. Na me play no save awesome by play kam to slap time tasol. Problem come up na me le. Me play looking face blue plan me play looking face blue me play.
Noel Amai, a youth of the community, also said his take on the incident.
One pla concern bro mi pla. Mi pla worry. By mi pla go shemo. By mi pla make manem. But bro mi pla lo go na kisi mo something bro pikinini kam na by putim bro body bro na. All by go school area pem dislam and by taking time.
Many were in tears who witnessed the fire. They take down all their properties. A woman representing the Madis stated the presence of the governor means a lot to them.
Me talk thank you again, lo governor sem. Lo side do soap na. Canvas, you play help me. It's good. Temporarily, all they are going to use this. All by using na stuff. But Lon pla pai mi goya. And by still mi pla by stop osem.
Governor Rufina assured the people of Arumo that she has taken note of their concerns and she heads them to work in unity with their local leaders.
Na big pla community all same. Easy lo you by trying lo find your own way blow you na. Make him all something na. Na no good heavy come up again lo. This black kind all tintin you got lo. This black kind heavy come up lo whole community. Important something barely see na walk bone 110. Lo talk English all talk harmony na unity. Walk bone 110 na barely see passing start important.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Republic of Korea celebrated its 50th anniversary partnership with Papua New Guinea in a display of its tradition at Vision City in Port Moresby. The three-day event started last Friday and concluded today on a high note.
Speaking during the opening of the event, the Republic of Korea's ambassador to Papua New Guinea, Choi Jong-hong, expressed his appreciation for the continued diplomatic relations they have with Papua New Guinea. He says this year is special as it marks the 50th year of working together since 1976. He added that the two nations have built strong bond of friendship based on mutual respect, shared goodwill, and a growing cooperation. The event gave the visitors and general public an opportunity to have a glimpse of the Korean culture, including their traditional games, food stories, movies, and special festivals. Jong-ho expressed that the friendship between the two countries continues to grow with its people at the center of it, driven by business, professional capacity building through offered scholarships, strengthening communities, and the government. He further expressed appreciation to the Papua New Guinea government for the continued friendship. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Farmers in the remote Bining and Pomio areas of Eastern Britain are gaining valuable skills to improve cocoa production through a series of hands-on cocoa management training sessions recently delivered in their communities.
More than 240 farmers from the local level governments of Sinivit, East Pomio and Inland Pomio in the Pomio district have participated in the project. The program has also benefited surrounding households and communities as it is complemented by financial literacy training and the provision of communal facilities such as cocoa and coconut fermentaries and garlic dryers. The comprehensive training models cover nursery establishment, low-cost grafting and budding techniques, pest and disease management, chemical handling and spraying, and maintenance practices such as watering and pruning. The training also covered post-harvest processing, including fermentation and quality control, and block management and cocoa pod handling. Training facilitator and local expert Marlon Sira stated that the project also extends beyond cocoa, incorporating vanilla and poultry development to diversify income sources. Mr. Sira stressed that prior to the training, participating farmers were provided with essential tools to support implementation of the techniques taught.
The type of material bibin ko sa schooling ko. Idat, o cocoa, divide me plavo introducing them, or clone species will come on tabilo. Even got research some 30 years or 40 years ago, na this pla or seedling, and me high hills, and me sabi karim good na production dongen, and big plateau, and me proven finish, na me too long bougainville me pla proven. Success story from this plant, all cocoa varieties. From your district now, and plant the Pama strip. A lot of Pama or you like me give all this flower seedling.
In addition, cocoa and garlic nut fermentaries have been distributed to 8 locations to strengthen post-harvest processing capacity. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the cocoa management training sessions recently delivered in the remote Binding and Pomio areas of East New Britain aims to strengthen the knowledge of smallholder farmers. The training focuses on best practices in cocoa nursery establishment and overall farm management.
The training comes at a critical time after the devastating impact of cocoa pod borer, which significantly reduced production and undermined growers' confidence. It focuses on rehabilitation practices and renewed farm management skills to help restore neglected cocoa blocks and rekindle farmers' interest in cocoa production. Conducted in hard-to-reach locations, the training highlights ongoing efforts to boost cocoa quality and productivity while supporting rural livelihoods in one of Papua New Guinea's key agricultural regions. A key feature of the training is the introduction of low-cost grafting and budding techniques, including the use of readily available materials such as ice block plastic and kiwi knives as alternatives to standard budding tape and grafting knives. Training facilitator and local cocoa export Marlon Sira from Tinputs in the autonomous region of Bougainville shared on what the training aims to achieve.
Hello, school for me like him, everybody, every household must give him this training, or he can implement him or palm long or na tulong or village na community na vote or ikam long. Because time me talk long cocoa, you may bring him money, he come inside long pocket long one single families.
The farmers involved were previously part of Quacket Stewardship Council partnership, with the PACD Cocoa Project Management Unit stepping in to support the implementation of the program. The training facilitator also stated that these efforts are not only improving cocoa production, but also contributing to broader community development, as increased income and skills have ripple impacts on households, families, and future generations.
Now inside on this project from PhD, people are looking more them than me yet me sabi or them, and me reach him down straight or Pamablo place. Now which means after 2-3 years, production by triple, production by come up good.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Locals and students in the Tonga Islands in New Ireland Province are raising concerns on public health as the decomposing carcass of a large whale remains trapped on the Matansal Reef, casting a foul stench across the coastal community.
Hundreds of families in Imbongo District, Southern Islands Province, are facing food shortages after severe frost damaged crops and vegetation last week. The frost, which hit on Tuesday, affected council wards in Yombi, Yaoyangil and Pokarapul. The locals reported that sweet potato crops and other staple foods are withering due to the extreme freezing temperature, and community leaders fear the damage will spread if these conditions continue. Among those affected is mother of 4, Miss Tennis Dick, who said her family has lost their primary food source. This crisis has sparked fears of a repeat of past El Nino-related droughts. Communities in Imbongo, Upper Mendi, and parts of Tambul in the Western Islands Province are already seeing signs of drought, including drying gardens and shrinking water sources. The locals fear the worst, and they believe this could be similar to the 1997 to 1998 and 2015 to 2016 droughts, which caused widespread food and water shortages across the country. As their gardens continue to deteriorate, many families are waiting for assistance. Pakatambu, National EMTV News.
Over 30,000 kina worth of food supply was donated to the displaced settlers in Bushwara settlement in Port Moresby by Port Moresby Northeast District. This is to assist the people while they continue to seek justice for their properties being damaged in the course of the eviction.
The displaced settlers were at the receiving end of basic food supplies, including water, 10 kg rice bags, cooking oil, and bags of flour yesterday. The donation was initiated by member for Port Moresby Northeast, John Cowper, to assist men, women, including young children who continues to live in the area despite being evicted. A community leader, Samuel Woodsig, says they continue to seek justice and the food donation means a lot to them. He says they really appreciate the continued support from their district. Francis Idris, an elder member of the community who has been living there for over 2 decades, also shares his sentiments.
But eviction, no got toilet, you go, the way you go, you go. Now they said, and we'll go back to base one now. Now, Mibla by start where, Mibla by Keke where. This lay go, Mibla TJ plan is up, Mibla no one by help is up inside, come inside, Lord Isla. Now, Mibla Sawas him, all newspaper, Namiria, all Batogos him, all land grabbers, all illegal settlers, all problem line also come, creating problem inside the city. So, goodbye, Mibla Rossum. But
representing the woman folks, Hanifa Kopi from East Sepik Province, whose family home was destroyed but she continues to live in the area, expressed her appreciation for the kind donation.
All mama only sleep on ground, always sleep on house. Eviction comes, eviction after eviction. Bushwara me killing me blah. 89 coming up, 84, everywhere eviction. People sleep on ground, yeah?
In closing, Kopa says there is a possibility for relocation, but for the meantime, his district will continue to assist the community in whatever ways they could in the course of them seeking justice.
As legal proceeding by Goyet, and work humanitarian assistance, so that you blame Maskaikai, survive, now you play stop, now you throw my honey go, and ground is stop. Kaikai by come up again.
He also highlighted the future plans of the electorate going forward.
Law potion. Online the Bushwara eviction, and national government give money, Mibla walking finish. Why am I taking long process? Because ground Mibla buy customary ground. 2, you got a physical planning. And then you got approval come, you got a land department. And then land department, you got a land board, you go and Mibla kiss him title. Now title blow potion 3509 blow all Bushwara.
Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Participating as the co-host of the Operation Render Safe 2026 in the Eastern Britain province, the Papua New Guinea Defence Force have demonstrated confidence and worked along well with the different international partners.
According to Contingent Commander and Deputy Commander of the operation, Lieutenant Henry James Berry, a 29-member contingent from the PNGDF were involved in the operation. Soldiers from the PNGDF Explosive Ordnance Unit made up the majority of the team, while the others from the ammunition technician from the Force Support Battalion and the field engineers from the 1st Royal Pacific Islands Regiment contributed personnel.
Our teams have performed extremely well alongside our international partners, maintaining very high standards in delivering the work. We've learned a few things. We've handled a few new gadgets, which will definitely help make our work safer.
He said with the current Render Safe operations, it has given them the opportunity to expand their work and collaborate more with their international partners.
Since the inception of the Explosive Ordnance Disposal and Clearance Diving Unit on the 10th of March 1973, the unit has disposed of over 100,000 tons of explosives. However, we've been doing that in small scale. Now that we have had our international partners on board, we've been able to do disposals at a large scale.
Through this operation, the PNGDF have gained more insights and lessons.
The local communities have taken us well. They've been really helpful as well. And it's been really good seeing the smiles on their faces once they realized the risks they have been facing have been removed by our men.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Papua New Guinea Defence Force leading seaman Raiden Tobotol is also part of Operation Render Safe 2026, serving as an operator to dispose of World War II ordnance.
For leading seaman Raiden Tobotol, this year marks his 8th year with the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit of the Papua New Guinea Defence Force. He noted there is a large number of unexploded ordnances in the district, and he said he finds it rewarding to work alongside the team recovering them.
My name is Raiden Tobotol, able seaman. I'm with the PNG Defence Force EOD unit. I was the first one to press the trigger to do demolition in Operation Render Safe 2026. Demolition was a RSP, a render safe procedure that we did on a 5-inch projectile.
He also highlighted the support from partner agencies.
We basically worked with Australia, New Zealand, USA, Canada, UK, France, and Japan. We're working alongside with them, removing the remnants of war.
Contingent Commander Lieutenant Commander Henry James Berry said leading seaman Tobotol's confidence in handling hold ordnance demonstrates the competence of his team. He added that working with explosives is dangerous, and if you are not in the right state of mind or lack competence, it can be fatal. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill-Rise. And by you like it.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
To announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Papua New Guinea University of Technology officially opened the Dame Jean Kekedo Residential Hall on Tuesday, marking a significant milestone in the university's efforts to improve access to higher education for women.
The new 100-bed female student dormitory was delivered through the PNG Australia Partnership Incentive Fund. The facility will provide a safe, secure and supportive for female students pursuing their studies at the university. The residential hall was named in honor of former PNG UOT Chancellor Dame Jean Kekedo. The residence celebrates an outstanding contribution to education, public service, women's empowerment and the advancement of the university. Dame Jean Kekedo said during an event in Port Moresby on Friday that she was honored to have her name on the new facility, get the opportunity to have a building named after them, and she welcomed the gesture by the university. The facility has fixtures to support study, including tables, chairs, ceiling fans and ICT equipment such as Wi-Fi access. It also supports students with disabilities, including features like ramps, ambulant and accessible rooms. Dame Kekedo also said PNG UOT is arguably the first university in the country to build a facility that is also inclusive and meets the need for students with disabilities. During the opening on Tuesday, Australian High Commissioner to PNG Ewan MacDonald, Deputy Prime Minister and late MP John Rosso, Morobe Governor Rainbow Paita and Dame Jean Kekedo were also present to officiate the opening. Pakatambu, National MTV News.
Now moving to overseas news, the federal government is extending a discount to the fuel exercise for another month to try and ease costs on motorists.
The federal government really phasing back these rebates. As you mentioned, originally the 50% cut to the fuel excise reduced petrol prices by 32 cents a litre. That will now halve to 16 cents a litre between the 1st of July to the 2nd of August. Now, tapering down of this fuel excise, the Prime Minister says, is to try and avoid panic buying, something that we saw following the war in Iran and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. And there wasn't necessarily a lack of fuel, but it did, the price increases and the uncertainty really did affect motorists' behaviour. So the Prime Minister says this tapering down is a part of trying to address that, to provide some certainty. We also know that the heavy vehicle road user charge, which has been free since April, will also come back to 16 cents per litre. Now, the Prime Minister says that this is making a difference to people's hip pocket.
This is about providing certainty. Of course, we do live in a volatile world. So were there to be a massive global shock again, my government will always respond. But this is about providing some certainty going forward into the future. We only had the peace deal between the United States and Iran announced in the last week, and that's why in the lead up to the end of the financial year, June, there was a need for us to delay a decision to this point.
Bolivia has declared a state of emergency after 6 weeks of protests and road blockades brought the economy to a halt.
The emergency Declaration gives the president the power to send in armed military forces to clear blockades. The crisis erupted after long-standing fuel subsidies were abruptly cut, leading to protests and calls for the president to resign.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
40 years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Yes, we're back. And we're back on the search for more stars for Vocal Fusion Season 13. If you've got the voice, then we want to hear it. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 13 one-off auditions will be held on Saturday the 20th and Sunday the 21st of June at the Cosmopolitan. Save the dates. Pick 2 standout songs to audition to, practice, 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 and see you at the Vocal Fusion Season 13 auditions at the Cosmopolitan.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Jackie Port Moresby AFL competition unfolded with thrilling action at the Colts Oval.
Now, speaking in an interview with Trukai Sports today was the Deputy Games Manager, Joseph Alu, who highlighted on the round of matches.
We are into the Game 7 of the Jackie AFL Pom AFL for round 1. We've got 2 rounds. Currently, we've the last 3 weeks we've added an additional venue, which is Taurama, and we've also started our women's competition. So for the men's senior comp, we're into round 7, and for the women's competition, we're into the round 3 this weekend.
The inclusion of women's division has been encouraging, as noted by Mr. Alu.
We've got additional teams that have come in from last year. So we have a total of 9 teams where we have 4 games. 8 teams participating on the weekend, which we have 4 games played, and that's given the competition a boost, like for the supporters as well. Like because of the women's team, we've taken the participants, the audience, extra added onto the weekends, like 10 up for the games. It's really good.
Mr. Alu also added on the use of Taurama AFL Oval to utilize smooth game flow.
We have, because of the inclusion of the women's teams, we've got too many teams for one venue, so we've got our games running at Taurama, which balances out teams to play the normal standard 15 minutes per quarters from morning games till afternoon. So that gives the other teams playing at the other venue enough time for teams to play.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
More than 300 people gathered at Ella Beach this morning to celebrate the 12th International Day of Yoga, highlighting the growing importance of health, wellness, and community participation.
The 12th International Day of Yoga was celebrated with enthusiasm at Ella Beach in Port Moresby today, bringing together hundreds of participants for a morning dedicated to health, wellness, and mindfulness.
Take lead at your palms, both thumbs up, interlock your fingers.
The event was organized by the High Commission of India in collaboration with Active City Development Program and attracted strong support from government leaders, diplomats, community members, and yoga enthusiasts. The yoga session was jointly led by Active City Development Program founder Fazila Bazari and teacher of Indian culture, Dr. Davendra Singh. Participants were guided through a series of yoga exercises aimed at promoting physical fitness, mental well-being, and inner balance.
Your toes pointing up.
National Capital District Governor Powes Pakop attended as the chief guest and shared his personal experiences with yoga. Governor Pakop spoke about the positive impact the practice has had on his physical and mental health and encouraged more people to embrace healthy lifestyles. United Nations Residents Coordinator in Papua New Guinea, Shalina Bahuguna, also addressed the gathering, emphasizing the role of yoga in strengthening mental resilience, social harmony, and overall well-being. Also present was the Papua New Guinea Defence Force Chief Rear Admiral Philip Polewara. Indian High Commissioner to Papua New Guinea Rajiv Kumar highlighted this year's theme, Yoga for Healthy Aging. He said, yoga remains an important preventive healthcare practice that supports healthier and more balanced lives for people of all ages. More than 300 participants attended the celebration, reflecting yoga's growing popularity and its universal message of health, harmony, and wellness process across communities. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja lah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
20 years ago, Korea-PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Korea-PNG.
DATEC understands the PNG market, having a local presence and a partnership that's global.
Monday night on In Focus, we hold discussions with DATEC and leading international technology brand Lenovo.
Conferencing, docking and monitor solutions, but also we have a lot of businesses out there in PNG that are using Lenovo's hybrid cloud platforms.
That's on Monday night.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Game 2 of the NCD's second-tier amateur basketball competition has wrapped up successfully, with teams showcasing strong performances as organizers now prepare for the next round of exciting action.
Game 2 of the NCD's second-tier amateur basketball competition has officially concluded, marking another successful week of competitive basketball actions in the nation's capital. The competition continues to provide a platform for emerging players to develop their skills while giving teams the opportunity to improve their performances and standings. Organizers say the competition has seen strong participations from both men's and women's divisions, with teams displaying determination, discipline and growing confidence on the court. Now, speaking in an interview with Trukai Sports, competition director Mr. Sapu Samson highlighted the quality of matches played throughout Game 2 and praised the commitment shown by participating teams.
The Game 2 of our Round 1, we actually have 10 men's team participating in this year's 2026 amateur NCD second-tier amateur competition, and we have 6 women's team. So, and then we'll be going a double-rounded format, which will be having 18 games in the men's division, and we'll have 10 games in the women's division. So basically, in the first round, the teams will in the men's division will compete in the 9 rounds. And then in the women's division, we'll be just 5 games. So this is the second game of round 1. Yeah, and we have in the men's division we have about 7 rounds remaining, and in the women's division we have about 3 rounds remaining. Yeah, 3 games remaining.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains,
Traditions pass generation to generation.
the sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea, are you ready? The We Are One Islands Petroleum Charity Color Run is back, bigger and brighter and more exciting than ever. Run, walk, or dance your way through clouds of color with your friends and family. Join us across PNG. Leon Medang, 28 June, Kokopo and Kaving, 5th July, Kimba and Alatau, 12th July, Port Moresby, 26th July, Popondetta, 16th August, to raise funds to support health across PNG. Get your t-shirts at Bryanville outlets or Islands Petroleum offices now. We Are One, You Me One. Organized by We Are One Foundation.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, clear skies and partly cloudy. Daru, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Kerma, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Alotau, partly cloudy with chances of few showers, and Popondetta, clear skies and partly cloudy.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 21st of June, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.